Looks like the stream is popping in and out here. About something risk.
Look out! Protego! Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Levioso! Deposo! Conbrigo! Exposo! Levioso! Exposo! Lumo! Revelio! Stay close!
There's a chest.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio! Lumos. Revelio. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Okay.
Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. Seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Yes, yes.
There you go. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Protego in time.
Stupid one. Protego. Stupid one. Stupid one. Revelio.
It went dark again. The lights went out.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Already sprinting.
Lumos.
Chests.
Revelio.
Nothing. Okay.
Revelio.
We can look in our inventory, I think, and find out how much money we have. Oh. We don't have our inventory capability just yet. Now, in the game, they keep calling this a locket, but to me it looks like a bottle. Maybe they mean because it has that little window on it that's like an opening. Yes, maybe there is a locket element. More of a bottle to me.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
Whatever you say, Prof.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
sort of their thing.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
And here we go. Into the game proper. If the loading screen ever finishes. So,
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
what a jerk.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
And since I'm one of those players who went on that website,
yes.
it'll try to
A
put me
bit
in
older
the same
than
house.
others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead, and your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
No, sorry, website. Today we're going with the Gryffindor.
Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
Okay.
Better be Gryffindor!
Just to show that not all Gryffindors are nicey nice. I'm gonna be a bit of a jerk.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
What, no dinner?
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome.
Again, no dinner?
I hope you enjoy your first night
Everyone
at Hogwarts.
else got to eat.
Sleep well.
I just got sent right to bed,
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio. Now, which way is the common room?
Scrounging for food. Oh, locked door, huh? Or chest.
Well, aren't we the loveliest?
Revelio.
some loot. Locked.
Revelio.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Nelly will do anything.
If I get too short to defend
So there's our special chest for...
Oh, perhaps I should.
Revelio.
One of these clocks has a door hidden in it. There we go. Oh, level 3 locked though.
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
I'd say your wand work could be a bit more fluid.
My wand work is fine, thank you. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. I'm just going to keep at it.
Well, good luck.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
I gotta try to pick the snarkiest response each time when I can.
Revelio.
That girl thinks she can get away with it.
Born with wings.
Professor could arrive
I'm sure you've used them.
It'll be the next butterbeer. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
You must be able to get away with anything.
The opposite, actually. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Shame you weren't born with wings, Nelly.
Professor
I'm
could
sure
arrive
you
any
used them.
I need to get her selected.
Don't fall off this time, Nelly.
Oh, there we go.
Professor could arrive any
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Revelio.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Revelio.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Alright, so it's going to make me go through the whole thing.
Clever, isn't it?
Revelio.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Won't let me walk fast yet.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
All right, Central Hall, hmm? Loading, 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 loading. Keep those game tabs loading. So, we're going to be a wicked Gryffindor.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Revelio.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
You can hear that little ding.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Let's see. Do I rat out Professor Fig or keep the secret? I'm secretive, so I'm going to keep the secret.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
It's the only
Come
thing
and
that
find
levels
me
you
in my
up.
classroom after you've
So-
attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio. It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. So.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay, so my objective...
Revelio.
...is to get the dark spells as soon as I can. Alright, let's get this out of the way.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Revelio.
Wonder what could go.
Lumos. This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Harry Pippin, sir.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
You shouldn't be doing that near me.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place. Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with Imelda to see who's a more infuriating nerd.
Of course I'm being a jerk. This is going to be my dark run, so...
Revelio.
Okay, so...
Did you get your wish route completed? Or did you pick yourself?
Just follow our little Tinkerbell thing. Open up. Open
Revelio.
sesame. Oh, there's another one.
Lumos.
Let's see now.
Revelio.
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.
Oh well.
Revelio.
We'll find him eventually. They're usually not too far from the frame itself. Ooh, this looks like a... Yeah, this is it. Okay.
Lumos.
Just lead it back and... So on the other side of this bridge here. Oh, come on. Then again, maybe it wasn't on the other side of the bridge. Unless it was down here. Which it's not. Got these stupid moths stuck on me. Oh, come on. See, if I use the Revelio to show where the frame is, I'll lose track of the moth and have to go back and get it again. Ugh. Okay, I got lost. I got lost. To heck with it. At least now I know. Let's get this.
Revelio.
No. Okay. And there it is. Oh dear. It was on the other side of the thing. Oh well. I'll get it after class.
Revelio.
Tends to go on a bit.
Here we
We
go.
sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, Can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
I wish I had teachers like this when I went to school. He certainly has the right attitude to teach poor teenagers.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Here we go. Being introduced to Summoner's Court, which is a fun little side quest thing. Looks like nobody's watching Twitch today, or there's something wrong with my stream. That or I was just out of it long enough that people sort of drifted away from watching my streams.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Accio, think of this like, that's it! Very good! Splendid! Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Well, you think you're clever, do you? All right.
Accio.
You making this easy. Here we go.
Well, well, well. Oops.
Let us see this.
A little bit too far.
There we go.
Accio.
Oh well.
Excellent control there.
Bean had wins the game.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Accio. Very good.
Watch this.
Oh,
Phew.
oops.
Happens to the best of us.
Here we go.
Well,
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Brilliant.
oh well.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Good old Summoner's Court.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's okay.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Let's see.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
All right.
Of course, you can use Accio
A
on
word,
humans,
if you would.
if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
Loot.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Revelio.
It's no wonder Ravenclaw did
Okay, so
in the uprising.
Goblins, werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
Revelio.
1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
yes, Peeves is always interesting. Let's see, 12 minus 4 and 1. So 12 minus 5. That's 7. So 7 would be that. Not sure what that is. The tentacle thingy. There we go.
Revelio.
All right, so I've got some new gear. Ugh, that's ugly. Thank goodness that you can transmog these things. Let's see, let's go with the fancy shades there. Let's go with the Merlin cloak, maybe? Or the House Fanatic? There we go. And what are we gonna do for our outfit? The Dark Arts Ensemble. Not that you could see it under the cloak. Depressing. Let's see, is there an open one or a cape? No, not yet. I can just say no. There we go. There we are, all decked out in our dark arts attire here.
Revelio.
'Cause it's so easy being evil. This is the life you see, the devil tips his hat to me. Okay, go down.
I try to imagine the great.
see. This is the that's the classroom we were just in. Okay.
Revelio.
Those little bell sounds with the Revelio. Okay.
Lumos.
Now that I know where that frame is, it's just the other side of this. Off to the right. All right, so
Revelio.
here we go. The higher level we get, the better we'll deal with the fights. Is this an important...
Revelio.
No? Okay. Oh, it's one of the stealth chests, Oh, well.
Revelio.
Now they could just cast Stupefy.
Is that all you've got?
I can only cast it when I do a takeover.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. These early spells only require spacebar. So, easier.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Okay. It's going to randomly slot
Let
it
us
now.
begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Alright, we'll start with a Protego.
This should be easy.
Protego. Stupid Protego.
Hastings.
Levioso. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Don't bore my students with this adept.
Stupid one.
I do enjoy life with you.
Levioso.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Protego. Stupid.
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
But I can't keep my shield up for like a minute. Only lasts for a few
I
seconds.
put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay. It's time to fix my toolbar.
Right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Alright, so... let's get everything in the order I'm used to using it. I want to learn these as soon as possible. So, we're going to be trying
Revelio. Nice work.
must be on the floor below us. I think it's up here. Okay. Hello, Sebastian.
I enjoyed that. Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Oh, yes.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested.
Okay.
Till next time.
Revelio.
Little ding. sort of like doing hot and cold, right? You get closer.
Revelio.
Here we go. Which means that it must continue on the floor below. Maybe it does? Yes, yes. Okay, here's the bottom of it.
Revelio.
There's one over here. I believe that's a reference to one of the other Harry Potter games.
142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
Revelio.
A whining gargoyle. Alright, let's pull up the map. We're starting to get side quests.
In trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Thought as much.
Revelio.
Start grabbing pages, because
Levioso.
that's the only way to level up in this game.
Revelio.
Tinkerbell spell there.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nope, nope. I'm sneaky.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Okay.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
We're gonna go with Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
We want to cultivate his
Mr. Sallow is a
relationship.
capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
We need as much money as we can get. Alright, so Professor Ronan.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Okay. So, he wants us to get a page, which is over here.
This is the right area. Got it.
Revelio.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Accio.
Brilliant.
Peasy has a brand new game. Just beware the open flame.
Oh dear, Peeves.
Revelio.
What a jerk. That was it, huh? Alright, fine.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Okay, now we have to start using letters and things. Okay.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Reparo.
It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
Alright. Looks like we got some money over here. Okay. Let's see, 21 minus 13. That would be 8, so we're looking for a spider. Okay, and 5 plus 9. So that would leave 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the 3-headed thing.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Okay, it's upstairs.
The last time I was a dog,
outfit. Yeah. That looks so geeky. I'll stick with my dark wizard outfit. Thank you very much.
Revelio.
Okay, so where's our next mainline quest? You want to do the mainline quests as soon as possible to start with. For one thing, it'll get us the ability to get talents sooner. Money! No, it's not money. Though I guess a hat is okay. Oh, I'm not high enough level to wear that yet. Okay.
Revelio.
That's going to be an increasingly problematic thing. As I level up. I'll level up slowly because I'll be concentrating on the quests and not picking up as many items.
Well, Revelio. It's meeting you here.
See if we can reach level 6 before we go to town. It's like, sort of leave you
Revelio.
standing there, Sebastian. Let's check our equipment here. That at least is a cape that reveals my gear, so...
Revelio.
Oh, it's one of those. There's a side quest we can... It's locked. Okay. If we get this done ahead of time... Actually, I don't know if I can put those in place without Leviosa.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Yeah. Sorry, Bells. I'm gonna need... I need Leviosa in order to do anything with
Revelio.
that. Sorry, Belle. You won't be in place until I learn some more magic. But again, if you do that one ahead of time, then turning it in is real easy. As soon as she gives you the quest to do that, you've already done it, so just turn it in. Here we go. Okay, pretty close. A few things in Hogsmeade should level me 6 pretty quick.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
By the end of the game, you're swimming in galleons like Scrooge McDuck. But early on, you're not doing quite that well. Students randomly appear.
Revelio. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Okay,
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Revelio.
It's like I technically didn't abandon Sebastian. That's locked.
Lumos.
Oh, it's inside. Okay.
Revelio.
Okay. On we go, Sebastian.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Revelio.
I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Revelio.
Oh, come on, Sebastian. Don't be such a nudge.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriff?
Absolutely. Revelio.
Like we already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students. Oh, hence the name. Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Revelio.
Oh, come on.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Revelio.
Well, there were these magical knights. Oh. Come on, Sebastian. Lazy lout.
Revelio.
Revelio. Sounds very Italian, doesn't it? Well, I guess since Latin is the
I've
base.
always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all. But you can see them. Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio.
That was, in fact, the very first time the character has apparently seen someone die.
I've been collecting Chiz-Purple fragments. But then I thought I'd be clever and simply keep a few Chiz-Purple.
If only you could sell ingredients.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker.
Revelio.
A bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Attending, guys.
Revelio.
I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is. Rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
There we go. Level 6. We can now put on the hat. Let's evil enough. I need an evil hat. Oh well. For now I'll go with just my hair. I need an evil or a trickster type hat.
Revelio.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Okay.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Alright, so it's still tutorialing me, showing me the stores I need to go to.
Revelio.
Let's get Ollivanders out of the way since we're close to it.
Blooming beard.
Oh, can't wear it yet. Of course.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Okay, now since we're going for a more or less quick
What
run,
do you think?
I'll go with the default.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
All right, so
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
An inquiring mind.
all right, we grab the book. Pulls out the staircase. And then we go upstairs.
Accio. Revelio.
Plaid. Only a truly evil wizard would wear plaid, right? Alright, let's see what we've got back here. Alright, let me update my wardrobe. Yes, a truly evil wizard wears plaid.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
All right, so here's
Let's
the
look at what we have,
freebies.
shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my
Yes,
inventory.
the ones I'm gonna need to buy before I get the room of requirement are the T-shaped potion station and the 2 large pots. 2 large pots. It's 3,000 and 2,000 respectively. So I'm gonna have to save up some money. But I could start that right now by just selling everything I'm not wearing. Okay, so we got 1,000. We're not quite up to... yeah, the cheaper one is the potion station, so that's our first target.
Revelio.
Reason for getting the big ones is they're more efficient. The large potting tables can hold more plants. I usually wind up making one.
Revelio.
There's a nearby ding, but I think it's behind a locked door. Unless it's outside.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
There we go. So number here. Okay, so now I should be able to wear that piece of gear that I wasn't able to wear before. Oh, I think I sold it though. Oops. Oh well. It's not critically important this early in the game.
Revelio.
All the gear is pretty crummy.
Accio. Revelio.
Let's make sure we grab the Flu Flames. And go into Pippin's.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Got a new cloak. But we'll stick with the cape because I want to see my truly evil plaid outfit.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Okay.
What can I do for you today?
Well, we get the free ones.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Yeah, there's lots of other potion recipes, but right now I'm saving up for the potion station. I'll worry about the potion recipes when they start giving me assignments to make them.
Revelio.
Okay, now we have to run across.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Well, hello there.
Revelio.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
Not
in
that he could
addition to
actually
seeds,
go
I
inside,
have plenty of plants.
since his
Grow
door is
everything
completely
myself.
locked
My
off.
speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
See if I can hit level 8 first.
Revelio.
There's lots of pages and things around Hogsmeade. Is that the, that's one of the stealth boxes? Yep. Can't open that one yet. Not until Sebastian teaches us disillusionment.
Revelio.
Grave robbing? Me? Nah. Run around and get some exploration stuff done.
Accio. Revelio.
They should have made this one of the shops you could buy. So this one is abandoned. You could probably just take it over.
Lumos.
And there you can see the butterfly right through the wall. So, spoiler, that's where it is. There you go, butterfly. Close to level 8.
Revelio.
Up here's another shop I'm going to be having some fun with.
Accio.
Okay, that leveled me to 8. But as long as I'm up here, I might as well loot the place. is.
Lumos.
Okay, I know where that one is. It's up above.
Revelio.
Right here.
Lumos.
Another stealth box. No, you can't actually jump off of there, huh? Okay.
Revelio.
Can't level quite this fast later in the game, but every bit of leveling you can get done now will help in the big fight that's coming up.
Revelio.
Looks like I should be able to reach 9 before...
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Alright, let's check our equipment here. Oh, we got 2 plaid uniforms. One was slightly better than the other one.
Revelio. Revelio.
I don't know if it's quite evil enough just yet, but
Sometime in the fresh air.
Revelio.
okay, I did reach level 9. Let's see if we yeah. That's not evil. It's a little darker. I could wear the dark arts mask, but that looks a little silly. Don't want to quite advertise my evilness that
Rebellion.
much.
First thing I cast is Protego. Great Timothy the
Huh. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's the All right. Let's get on with this.
I officially have all of my supplies. Excellent. Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Oops.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Control.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Levioso! That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Well.
Reparo.
A moment if you would. I'll go and see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
I'm probably already wearing better than what he can give me.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Yes, I've already been equipping stuff, and I've already got better stuff. Oops. Did I just sell an item that was better than what I was wearing?
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Yuck. Oh well, I'll find a better robe eventually.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. Revelio.
Actually, I think there's another page in here. Nope, I guess I already got the stethoscope. Okay. That's one of those.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Cutscene.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Says you.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
Flying pages to grab. Oh, there's one.
I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Okay, so there's our first day done. And after this, I think the open world opens up and we can go where we want. There are certain side quests that open up world challenges, like the following the butterflies thing. Can't be done until you talk to the one girl who is obsessing about it. Okay, so...
Revelio.
What's our current... do we have a quest? All we have is Crossed Wands round 1. Well, I don't have any flames over there just yet, so I will just follow my... Oh, we have... All right.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
All right, so that takes precedence over side quests.
Revelio.
Revelio.
That's one of the math doors over there.
You scoundrel! I do not pay for all your school things to be rewarded with a house full of hexes! Your father's in St. Mungo's to get his horns removed, and it's taken the house elf a week to unstick that screaming portrait! A week! You will! Merlin, I will bring you straight back home!
Revelio.
Oh, it's... Yeah. So now we can start customizing our wand and things. Yeah.
Revelio.
Can't do that one yet. Need Depulso for that. Oh.
Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Yep.
Revelio.
That Peeves. Always entertaining, isn't he? I don't think we need to go that way just yet.
Revelio.
Oh, I can't stealthy them yet.
Revelio.
Well, Professor Black is really good at delegating authority, you might say. Oh, he's not in his office, is he? Have to sleep on his floor?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. Okay. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Well, there's Ominous. Hello, Ominous. We're going to get to know each other quite well, eventually. Stay away from the side quests for now.
Revelio.
Because I think that triggering the quests to get the dark spells is triggered by finishing quests. So if I save the quests, oh. Okay, so we need to do...
Revelio. I set an anonymous howler.
A second.
Revelio.
Help me.
Let's save all the side quests for later.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
2 rounds of crossed wands.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
If only a new student would help me.
It's like, sorry, girlie.
Revelio.
Get the side quests later. I'll probably do those off stream.
Revelio.
Here we are. Knew there was one close by.
Glad you could make it. Leviosa just over there. Revelio.
Okay, Mr. Rattleby. Okay, let's check our gear here. Nothing evil enough to wear yet in the headgear area. There's a Slytherin symbol on the back of those gloves there. So even though I'm a Gryffindor,
Revelio.
I'm at least a little bit associated with the Slytherin.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Okie dokie.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Oh, you will you?
Potato. Sendo. Stupid. Accio.
Act like a winner.
Confringo. Stupid one. Accio. There goes my range. Leviosa. Confringo.
Give them all four.
Accio. Leviosa. Come on. Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy.
Which I
Very
have
good
to
way
use.
to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Okay.
Hello,
training
Lucan.
dummy.
May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Okay, so...
Accio.
Good one!
Levioso.
That's it!
Levioso. Reparo. Accio.
Oops. That's what I get for hitting the wrong button.
Levioso. Accio.
Excellent form! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Cross the Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, let's stick with
Yes,
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Accio.
Leviosa. Act like a winner.
Confringo. Levioso. Levioso. Is that all you've got? Protego. Stupid one. Ringo. Accio.
Don't shy away now.
Ah.
Leviosa.
Stupid one. Accio.
Protego.
There you go.
Leviosa.
Accio. Levioso. Sendo. Gryffindor. Accio. Levioso. You're better than that. Confringo. Stupid one. Accio. Potato. Stupid one. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Alright.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Revelio.
Well, the next round, I'm going to cheat.
Assignment's all finished.
So I'm going to have... plants by then. I'll be using plants to help me in my duel. Alright, so let me see. Professor Hecat. Oh, that's the charms classroom. Oops. By skipping all the side quests, I hope to make it faster to the unforgivable spells. My last attempt at running an evil guy, I didn't get all of the spells by the time I was at the final was still missing the abracadabra spell.
Revelio. Accio.
Thought I heard a
Revelio.
page flapping around. Flying pages.
Might some kind soul help me?
Not yet.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Okay.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Yes, yes.
Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Levioso. Lumos. Accio. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Revelio.
Okay. Secrets of the restricted section. Alright, this time let's go. Professor Fig's classroom. There we go. We want to rush the main quest along, so we can get to the dark arts quests.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hackett.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office. 5 minutes.
Well.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Now, this is normally where I would run a lot of the side quests, but I'm going to skip those and go straight to... I think I'm already tracking Sebastian, so...
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Hello, Sebastian.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian.
We trust Sebastian.
You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Tell no one? Okay, fine.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Alrighty. Time to learn the sneaky spell.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Okay. Okay.
Silent as a grave.
Let's see, I don't think I'm actually going to need the fire spell. But there is a point where you need the repair spell, so... Yes, yes.
Revelio.
Oops. That was a mistake. Don't try to dodge while you're sneaking. We can't go fast just yet.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Revelio. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract. I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
down there? Is that you, Peeves? Good gracious, what a mess!
Revelio.
Get all the stuff done that I would normally be doing in the library. In fact, I don't think I need to fight at all, so let's put the light spell on there.
Revelio.
Because there's a frame over here.
Lumos. Revelio.
Oh, great. I took out the wrong spell there.
Revelio.
Where did that flying page go? Oh well.
Lumos.
Get all this stuff done in the library. That way I won't have to come back and do it later. And it leveled me up, so... I wish you could jump over these railings, but it doesn't let you do it.
Revelio.
Here we go.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book. Revelio.
All right.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Revelio.
Should be in the clear. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
I like skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because
Revelio.
Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that.
Revelio.
Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
And here's why we should be sneaking around. I gotta remember to come down here once I'm on the collect the moons thing.
Revelio.
Oop, better, I could start rebuilding my,
Levioso. Revelio. Reparo.
and it doesn't work now because we have to let Peeves do his thing.
Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Well.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
It's like, well.
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo.
Okay, so now we won't need repair again. So we can put our fire spell back in there.
Revelio.
And
That's it. There must be more to this room.
okay.
Revelio.
Whoops. Actually, I don't. That's not a. That's an ornate chest, not a. Alright, so we got some better gloves. Okay. And we have 12 out of 20 slots used, so we gotta be careful. Those ornate chests won't give you anything if you accidentally loot them when you have no space.
Where might this lead?
Because it'll only run the opening animation once for each of those chests, and it will stay open even if you didn't have room for whatever was in it. So, very important to make sure you have room when you open those. And nobody's watching, so I guess Hogwarts Legacy is not as popular as it was when it first came out.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh.
Accio. Levioso.
Not surprising. Cards at the ready.
Revelio.
All right. Revelio. Oh dear, here we go again.
Accio. Revelio.
All right. Better hat. But I'm not going to run around looking like that. So we'll just transmorg it away. I'm an evil wizard. Evil wizards should not look like a joke. Didn't make it. Okay, gotta run a little faster there.
Revelio.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Nice of them to give us a little bit of healing potion before the big fight.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Accio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Okay. Well, I guess that was the last
It is a
fight.
book after all.
system.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Oh, I hate when I have a coughing fit. Okay, so we're trying to power our way through to the dark magic quests by skipping all the little side quests.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
Peeves is such a jerk.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
All right.
Revelio.
And even though I'm still here and it's still presumably nighttime, all the people I was trying to avoid are gone. Spooky little thing there. Okay. Let's see. Return to Professor Fig's classroom. So let's go straight there. Let's see. Here we go. Professor Fig's classroom. I'm just going to let the side quests build up while I work on the main quest quest line until I can use talents. And presumably that will get me... Oh, wonderful. I get to sleep on his floor again. Oh, I didn't lie down on his floor this time. Okay.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
On the other side of a lot of nasty nights.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Oh yes, I'm sure Sebastian Sallow has 3 spells, 3 more spells to teach me. But it's going to take some time.
Revelio.
Let's grab this while we're here. Alright, so let's check our quest log. Let's see, those I can ignore. I do need to go to herbology class. So I don't have any, oh, there's a flame. Blue flame's unavailable. Well, that's weird.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Alright, so it's going to force me to do this.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell.
Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Alright, first let's do what we were working on, which is,
Revelio.
so do the herbology class, and then I'll probably end the stream for the night, and come back later, probably sometime tomorrow, to continue my evil run. And when I do all the side quests, I'm going to do all the nasty things, keeping Zenobia's gobstones for myself and so on.
Revelio.
Flying pages still around here? No. All right, herbology.
Now, is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Rose, I'm more of a thistle.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Alrighty.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil.
I'm going to be using
Now, as
a
I
lot of
mentioned,
those.
next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my staff this
Sicily's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion.
Well
As you all
done.
should know from
Once
Professor
it can be
Sharp's class,
harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Okay.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. See that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Okay. So, we're gonna put them in our thing and just drop one of them.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Oh, don't you
Take your
worry
time.
about me.
I'll see you back in class.
I'm going to be growing lots of those. Return to Professor Garlic.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terra.
Oops.
Their own rugged form of
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay. So I think I'll end the stream here. And, I'll maybe do some boring stuff offline in between before I stream again. You guys have a good evening, and we shall see you later.